go. Welcome back to Bllackkoutt TV. We are here today with Charles from DC Printing. How you doing today, Charles?
Doing all right, man.
All right, that's what's up, man. You know what I mean? For you all out there that don't know who Charles is, he has one of the most amazing print shops. One of the most amazing print shops. I get my stuff from here. Okay? So, Charles, since this is your first time on Bllackkoutt TV, let's just, get to know, let the viewers get to know a little bit about you. Like, when did you start knowing that you was good at doing this type of work?
So, as far as doing shirts and graphics and things like that, I learned graphic arts back in high school.
Okay.
And so, I went to Patterson, graduated 2001. I learned how to do Adobe Illustrator, Adobe Photoshop. I kept doing it throughout the years, and so that's kind of where I honed my skills as far as doing graphics and everything like that. And so, after I got out of the Army in 2014, it was like, I'd say about a year or two maybe. Yeah, like a couple years after that, cousin called me up, James. This is his shop. He's the owner of the shop. I help him run it. So he called me up and said, hey, I'm getting the building on Gettysburg. You want to come help me out with the shop? And I said, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to do. I'll come help out. So I came over and we started doing the CDs in the beginning, like printing the covers, burning the CDs, and everything like that. And then we started getting into like the vinyl T-shirts and everything like that. So we bought a vinyl cutter, started cutting out the vinyl, pressing it, and that's how we got the shirts rolling. And so, a little while after that, we started doing like the heat transfers, and then eventually we decided to get the DTG.
So you started all this, you said, in high school?
That's where I learned how to do the graphic arts.
So you were doing like silk screening?
Yeah, we learned a little bit about silk screens, printing presses, doing business cards, logos, graphics, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
So you're saying you can pretty much print on anything as far as fabric? Like would you be able to do blue jeans or?
If it's cotton, this machine can print it. It can also do
machine behind you.
Yeah. It can also do like it can do polyester somewhat. You gotta have like the right settings to do polyester, but it can do blends as well, like poly cotton blends.
What about what's that the women wear, the spandex? Like, can you pretty much put an image on spandex?
Yeah, we can print on spandex. It's just, it comes out like the detail is not as great as something that's cotton. It can print on it, but it's not going to be as, bold and defined as a cotton product. So that's the only difference. I mean, if we could put it under the machine, we could print on it, but the quality is going to be different depending on the fabric.
Now, what about hats?
Hats, there's a platen that you can print on hats.
Okay.
We haven't gotten it, but.
So you guys do posters.
Mm-hmm.
What about banners?
We could do.
Because we saw your footage where you guys did what was it was one of these stores or something.
Yeah. It's like I think it was on Salem. It was right next to the.
It was something that was now hiring and.
Yeah. It was a store right there. That was like a 2x4 foot banner. So, like the poster printer we have, it can do 2 feet wide, and then just about whatever length, you could print. So yeah, we could do like just like regular paper and then a gloss type paper for the posters.
I like that gloss. That gloss is nice, man. That you know what I'm saying. That Love and Peace Yourself poster has been popping. People have been getting that.
Yeah.
And I was kind of shocked because I didn't think them was going to really do that good when we first got them. But yeah, I mean you do really good work, man.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Y'all hear that? You know what I'm saying? Y'all better pay attention. Y'all better get with Charles. DC Printing on Gettysburg. DC Printing on Gettysburg. Get down here. We're going to make sure Charles give his number, his contact information, so you guys, you know what I'm saying, can order your stuff. Get your shirts. Get your hats. You know, but make sure it's cotton. Now, Charles, okay, so when you got out of the Army and you decided, okay, you was going to do this, so what made you stick with it? Like, you know what I mean? Did you just say, well, this look like this might be something?
Just no particular reason.
I mean, y'all do good work.
We just trying to keep it going, trying to build it up. You know what I mean? And that's all I can say. We just keep going, keep striving to do it. You know what I'm saying? Stick with it. Yeah. We're definitely trying to expand. Thinking about getting into like silk screen, so we can do like higher quantity of shirts. You know, this machine it's good for like a fast setup, and to do like I say 50 to 100 shirts, something like that. That's where the sweet spot is for this machine. Silk screening, it's a slower process to set up, but then that's when you want to do like thousands of shirts.
Right.
You want that type of technology to be able to really pump out, you know, a higher number of shirts. Okay. So we're thinking about doing that. Thinking about getting sublimation going.
Now, what's that?
So sublimation, it's like it prints onto a piece of paper, and then you lay it on top of a polyester shirt. It works best on like white polyester shirts.
Okay. So
you lay it on top of the white polyester shirt, and the ink turns into a gas, and it transfers straight to the shirt. So that's what sublimation is, and it gives you very vibrant prints. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you got something that's like polyester, white, that's what that works best on. You know what I'm saying? This machine, it can print on, you know, dark shirts, white shirts. You know what I'm saying? They got the white ink.
Well, now,
sublimation doesn't have that.
So how do your pricing go? Like,
so the pricing as far as our shirts is based on the garment that you get if you buy a garment, and then the ink. And so this machine, it tells us how much ink each image uses.
Okay.
And from there, we'll be able to give you a price.
Oh, so the machine's pretty much giving you that price right there.
Yeah. Just depending on how much ink we're using. And that helps us to, you know what our costs are and everything like that. It's just a better tool for measurement.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Okay. Well, you know, you guys, y'all need to stop going and trying to half-ass yourself and buying low quality stuff. Get with Charles at DC Printing on Gettysburg in Dayton, Ohio. Y'all understand that? Charles, DC Printing, Dayton, Ohio. Real quick, Charles, for the viewers, can you give your contact information?
So,
like how they can reach you and put their order in?
So, we do have a website. It's www.dcprintco.com.
Okay.
So they can go to the website. They can see what we have. They can place an order there. Or I have a 800 number. It's 1-800-866-9518. They can call me at that number as well.
Okay. Y'all hear that? Y'all have the information. You have the information. If you liking what you're seeing right now in this interview, look down at the bottom. You know what to do. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Ring that bell for notifications. Now, okay. So you got out of the Army. You start helping your boy out, right?
Yeah, my cousin. Yeah.
Your cousin. And so as you started seeing that this was looking like it was getting ready to be something, like, how fast did it actually take off? Was it like a slow process? Was you feeling like, getting tired and frustrated, like this might not work?
Well, in business, you're always going to get a little frustrated at some point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it started off kind of slow in the beginning.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was a nice little start. And then eventually it picked up. And it's really been picking up ever since.
Yeah.
Every year it's like, once it starts getting warm again, you get an influx of customers.
Right.
And so, like, it just gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? Every year it slows down during the winter, and then when you come back, it starts to take off again.
Rest in peace shirts.
Yeah, we do.
There's always a funeral going down the street all the time.
Yeah, we do those when they come through. We try to take care of the people, and it's always a tough thing to deal with.
Yeah.
Even when my mom passed, I did her shirts and everything during that time frame, and it's just I understand where they're coming from and what they're going through. We just try to take care of them as best as we can, and you know what I'm saying, that's all you can do, really.
Right. Now, do you have any advice for our viewers out there that might be, or some of the younger viewers, maybe some of the older viewers that that might be looking to get into something different? Do you have some advice for them, like how they can get started?
If you want to get started in the printing field, first, it's a big industry. It's a $1 billion industry. If you just look around you, there's printing on just about everything you look at. You know what I'm saying? Packaging, labels, billboards, somebody printed that stuff. So there's plenty of money in print to go around. If you want to get started in, say, t-shirts, you could go the vinyl route, or you could go the sublimation route. And, a vinyl cutter, you can get them for around, say, $300. And then, you want to get a decent heat press, because that's going to be like your money maker, right, if you're doing shirts.
Now, you say heat press.
A heat press, they may run you. You can get some smaller ones, like $300-$400.
So that's what that is right there next to you?
Yeah, that's the heat press.
Okay.
That one's around.
Now, what does that do?
It just heats up this element right here, and when you press it, it just it gives you a nice even press for the whole shirt, for the whole image that you're pressing. So like, if you were using an iron or something, you would have to iron over the whole piece, and you know what I'm saying? You got like a lot of variation in that. This is just one huge element, and press it down, boom, it adheres, either the vinyl to the shirt, or, if you're doing sublimation, to transfer the ink from the paper to the shirt, or if you're doing DTG, it cures the ink to the shirt. So like the ink is wet when it comes out of the printer, you put it under the heat press and it cures it to the shirt. So then that gives you the durability.
Which means you can wash your shirt as many times as you want.
Yeah.
It won't fade on you like Walmart shirts be doing.
I mean, all shirts are gonna fade at some point. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like vinyl.
A lot of iron-ons, they peel.
Yeah.
So this is not that.
No. This is a different process than the iron-ons.
Okay.
Everything you get is gonna peel at some point, or it's gonna fade at some point.
Right.
It just depends on the durability of the process that you're using. So vinyl, it may last maybe 10 washes before it starts to crack and peel and different stuff like that.
Right.
DTG, this could last 80 to 100 washes.
That's what I'm talking about.
Silk screen, it's around the same as the DTG as far as the number of washes.
Can y'all do blue jean jackets, like the back of a blue jean jacket?
Yeah. Like I said, if we can get it under there, it'll print onto it. Blue jean is mostly cotton anyway, so
right.
You put it in a pre-treat machine, put the pre-treat on it. The pre-treat helps the white ink to like sit on top of the fabric.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you just printed white ink onto the shirt by itself, it'll sink down into the fabric and it'll give you like a partial image.
Okay.
But if you got that pre-treat on top, it'll like stay on top of that substrate and give you a nice clean image. And so we just put the pre-treat on there, we put the jacket on the platen, send it under, and it'll put on top of it. And then we just cure it with the heat press.
Okay. Now, how long do it normally take for like somebody to put their order in? Like once they order with you, how long would it take for you to get through with the orders?
So normally,
like a long process.
Normally, it really depends on how many orders we already have. Normally, we say like 5 to 7 days, or 3 to 5 days, 5 to 7 days, just depending on the project. How many pieces they have.
Right. Now, do they have to bring their own fabric, or do you provide the
either or
shirts or well?
Either or.
So you do provide the shirts?
Yeah, we have a distributor. We usually order the shirts, for the order when they need it. Once we get the shirts in, then we can go ahead and print them and everything. So, it usually only takes like 3 to 5 days if we have, if we have enough help or if we have enough time. And then, if we're getting swamped, then we may need longer than that. It just depends on what's going on.
Okay. Well, y'all hear that? DC printing. Your shirts can last up to 80 to 100 washes. That's pretty good. That's a lot better than what I've been seeing in Walmart and all them places like that. So, y'all need to get with the program. DC Printing. Make sure you contact Charles. Okay? And Charles, if you could, one more time, could you give your contact information for the viewers? So,
again, you can reach me at 1-800-886-9518, or you can hit us at www.dcprintco.com. And we also have an email address. You can email us. It's dcprinting2018@gmail.com. So those are the different ways you can get in touch with us, and we'll get your order together.
Y'all hear that? You got what you need. He told you how to do it if you want to try to get in the game. But you got to be serious about it. Now, is there like nights where you be like up for 2 and 3 days?
No, I try not to do stuff like that. We've done a few
order, like if somebody want a big order, like
yeah, if we have like we have like a very short deadline, we may have to do like an overnighter.
Oh, okay.
I try not to do that type of stuff because it burns you out real quick.
Right.
I try to get all the rest that I can because it can be daunting at times. So in order to keep your mind right, you know what I'm saying, you just gotta allow yourself to get rest. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because business, even if you set your own hours, people are still going to call you whenever they want to call you. You understand what I'm saying? They're still going to try and reach out. They're still going to be trying to get their stuff done. They're still going to be trying to do it at the last minute. Right. Whatever the case may be. If you want that business, you're still going to have to get up and do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but sometimes people take advantage. You see what I'm saying?
Sometimes
people don't really need it that fast, but they expect you to do it that fast. Mm-hmm. And what I don't seem to understand is when it comes down to black people, okay, it seems like they expect the black people to do it faster. But yet, if you go down there to another culture's place of business and they tell you we open at 3 in the afternoon and we close at 7 in the evening. I don't see them down there rushing them and forcing them, but yet they're giving them their money.
Mm-hmm.
And what we're trying to do is, at Bllackkoutt TV, we're trying to make sure that, come on man, give us the same respect and opportunity to our black businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's doing this for fun.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? You have a product and you're good at what you do. But the people that need that product need to give you that respect. Like, you know what I'm saying? The same respect they would give Mr. Johnson down the street. Mm-hmm. And that's all we're trying to do here at Bllackkoutt TV. We're trying to make sure that we keep the black dollars with the black business, but also give us the same respect you would give that person down the street.
Yeah, just be considerate. You know, we got to be considerate of each other. You know what I'm saying?
The business hours.
So the business hours here, they're usually from like 5 to 10 in the afternoon. Yeah, in the afternoon.
Okay.
Because that's usually when my cousin gets here. I've been out of the loop for like past couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying? Just taking care of some other stuff. And, you know, once I get things together, I'll be back full force. But right now, I just have to take care of a few things.
Okay.
But for the most part, my cousin gets here in the evenings. And, you know, I'm usually here on like the weekends, Thursday, Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm here on those few days, get stuff done over the weekend. So that's kind of how we're running it right now. We should have some help coming in soon. So, you know, when that comes through, we'll be able to run it, you know, all day. You know what I'm saying? Morning to night, we'll be able to run it like that. Right. Once we get some more people in. Because it's going to start picking up again, and we're going to need help.
Well, it's definitely going to be that. So are you guys hiring or?
My cousin is talking to some people to get them in here.
So people can put applications in, or? Yeah,
they just have to get with him.
Okay.
Best way to reach him is like Facebook. Should be able to reach him on Facebook.
What's his contact name on Facebook?
It's a DC Printing. I believe it's DC Printing LLC on Facebook.
Okay.
So you can reach out through the messenger on there. Okay. He usually watches it, and
Okay, that's what's up. Hey, make sure y'all go on there on Facebook, DC Printing LLC. Go on there, printing on Facebook. Look and see what they got going on. Again, you like this interview, look down at the bottom. You know what to do. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to ring that bell for notification. Well, Charles, we thank you for coming on and letting us interview you here at Bllackkoutt TV. And man, I'm telling you, we love what you do, man. We really love what you do. We think you're a credit to the black race and the black community with what you're doing, man. You know what I'm saying? Because me and my team rather give our money to you. And there's been other people that I'm pretty sure they need stuff. Yeah. We've been interviewing, like Miss Connie with Connie Specialty Cakes and Desserts. Mm-hmm. She's looking for shirts and stuff like that. Miss Anita Brower out in Pittsburgh. She's looking for shirts and stuff like that. Like,
all right.
Yeah, there's people that have businesses and they want to promote their business with their shirts and aprons and stuff like that. So, yeah, man. I mean, like I said, man, we can get this network going. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And again, thank you all for tuning in. This is Tony Bllackkoutt Williams. Thanks for tuning in to Bllackkoutt TV. Peace.
Ha ha ha!